So anyway, let's go ahead and get started with some news. In the theater shooting that happened in 2012, the man who premeditatedly killed 12 in a Colorado movie theater is guilty and could face the death penalty. The Associated Press reports that 27-year-old James Holmes was found guilty after 13 hours of deliberation. Holmes pleaded not guilty and claimed insanity, although this was called into question multiple times during the case. And there's a new fair manager over at the Kansas State Fair. In the wake of Denny Steckline's departure from the State Fair, Lori Hart has been named interim manager. Hart served in the past as assistant fair manager, who was voted into her current position on Wednesday. Steckline announced last month that he will be taking a job at the Hutchinson Community College as Director of Marketing and Communications. The fair takes place each year in early September in Hutchinson. And now in some sweeter news, Kansas City is about to get a little bit sweeter as Mars Incorporated announced that it will be planning a new $100 million facility near its current plant. Work is expected to be finished in 2016 and 70 employees are expected to be added. Mars brands include M&M's, Snickers, Dove, Milky Way, Three Musketeers, and Twix, to name a few. And now, in related news, 29% of Kansans aged 17 to 24 are too fat to serve in the military. In an article released by the Wichita Eagle, 71% of Kansans in this group cannot serve their country due to failure to complete high school, criminal history, drug abuse, or weight. These figures came from a study called Retreat is Not an Option for Kansas. That is part of a national report put out by a group of retired military leaders. Military officials say that fitness is not just a desirable aspect of readiness to serve, rather it is an essential aspect of military service. And now in some very unfortunate news, the dream that started well over 35 years ago to broaden the horizons of area residents and encourage them to reach for the stars will end next month. Lake Dafton Public Observatory will be closing forever. According to the Wichita Eagle, Wichita State University can no longer afford to lose money annually on the venture. Officials cite lack of attendance to be the main problem, and they speculate that this is fueled in part by the availability of astronomical images on the internet. The observatory was built in 1979 through the cooperation between the city, county, and Wichita Public Schools and Wichita State University. The county, which is taking care of maintaining the facility, says it will have to find another purpose for the building. A post on Lake Afton's website says, "It is with deepest regret that after 34 years of continuous operation, the Lake Afton Public Observatory will be closing its doors permanently at the end of the program on Saturday, August 22nd. Now, this is something that is a tragedy. I have many fond memories of going to the observatory, and, I've been there within the last year. And just going there and being able to see something for myself and being able to see something with my own eyes, I think is a lot better than seeing something on a computer screen. And, the excuse that you can just pull out something on your cell phone and be able to see the video, well, as one person in the Wichita Eagle put it, that's like looking at someone else's vacation photos. You weren't there, you don't remember it, and it's not real. And I don't think it's a very good thing. Now, and another, using that excuse for people to say that they can just pull it out on their phone, I don't think is a very good one. I don't think people say, oh, let's go to Lake Afton, followed by, oh, wait, I forgot. I've got that all on my phone. People don't do that. Places like Lake Afton really bring science to life. And, kids can't learn everything in front of a computer screen. And closing Lake Afton just closes so many opportunities, in my opinion. According to a 1991 article in the Wichita Eagle, Lake Afton is a wonderful facility, and it's one that Wichita and Sedgwick County should applaud themselves for. It not only offers the occasional observer an opportunity to go out, but it's also quite an important facility for more serious amateur astronomers. And I guess 25 years makes all the difference. It's too bad, really. The heavens have been around for millennia, yet we, in our minute and meaningless existence, can't even keep a building to look at them together for 35 years. But this doesn't have to be the final chapter, though. I just hope the right person has heard this message, and we'll see what happens. But that's very unfortunate because it's just another thing that we're missing out on. And I think, as some people said in the Wichita Eagle, this is something that they would be more interested in their tax dollars going towards rather than a lot of other things that some people think we shouldn't be paying for. But I think it's quite unfortunate that Lake Afton is going to leave us after so long. So we'll see what happens, but it is pretty sad. So if you haven't been able to go out to Lake Afton before, it's time's wrapping up to go there. So I really encourage you to go. And like we've said on other programs throughout the week, this is just kind of a long string of observatories and places where people can go look at the stars, planetariums closing. And it's pretty unfortunate, and a national trend that I'm obviously not very happy about. But something that we all have to deal with is the weather. So, today we'll have a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms before 1 p.m. It will be mostly sunny with a high near 96. There will be south winds from 9 to 18 miles per hour with gusts to 28. Tonight there will be a 20% chance of showers. It will be partly cloudy with a low of 77 and will be a bit breezy. Saturday will be sunny and hot with a high of 99, and Saturday night we'll see another chance of thunderstorms with gusty winds. The low will be 75. Sunday will have a 30% chance of showers with a high of 96, and Monday there will be more of the same with the high of 92. So today it is a little bit hot and muggy out there, so dress appropriately if you can. And if you can't, just deal with it, and we'll be out of summer before you know it. So, anyway, well, we have a lot more coming up on the show, and that was your kind of look at local news and headlines and everything of that sort. And if you haven't watched the show before, you'll know that some of the things I do, I actually run most of the stuff from right here behind the desk. We've also got, of course, a lot of people helping out backstage, off camera and everything. To try to keep the show running smoothly, and appreciate your cooperation and appreciate you watching the show. This is just our second episode, but we hope to have many more, and we still are looking for a sponsor. So if you're interested in helping some college kids out, that would be great. But we thank you for tuning in, and we're going to be back in just a few minutes. We've got a look at your local art report coming right up, so you don't want to go anywhere. Thanks for watching Good Morning Wichita, and we'll be back in just a moment, so do stay tuned.